In the darkness of the night, a man stands silently near the border. Just a few meters ahead of him lies freedom, and behind him, a world where even a single wrong word can make a person disappear. His hands are shaking, his breathing is heavy, because if he gets caught, he may never be seen alive again. But the most shocking part is this. This is not a movie. This is reality. And this reality exists between North Korea and South Korea. Two countries, one language, one people, one history. But today it feels as if they belong to two completely different worlds. On one side, bright cities glowing at night, high-speed internet, K-pop, freedom, advanced technology. And on the other side, silent streets, constant surveillance, control, and fear. But the real question is, how did one nation become so different? To understand that answer, we have to go back to 1945. World War II had just ended. Korea was finally freed from Japanese rule, but almost immediately after liberation, a dangerous division began. The North fell under Soviet influence, the South received American support, and slowly, one of the most dangerous borders in the world was created. Then came 1950. War exploded across the Korean peninsula, gunfire, bombings, burning cities, and millions of terrified civilians. For 3 years, the conflict turned the land into chaos. And when the fighting stopped, it wasn't only the country that had been divided. Families had been torn apart too, a brother trapped in the north, a sister left in the south, parents separated from their children, and many never saw each other again. But perhaps the most unbelievable part was not the war itself. It was what happened afterward. South Korea opened its doors to the world. Year after year, it transformed from a poor country into one of the world's leading economies. The glowing skyline of Seoul, skyscrapers reaching into the clouds, global companies like Samsung and Hyundai, a massive entertainment industry influencing millions worldwide. Today, South Korea exports technology, music, culture, and innovation. But on the other side, North Korea became increasingly isolated. Internet access remains heavily restricted, media is tightly controlled, and the government watches nearly every aspect of daily life. Citizens are constantly told that the outside world is dangerous. But then, something unexpected began crossing the border. South Korean dramas, foreign movies, smuggled USB drives, tiny pieces of hidden truth. And for some people, those small glimpses changed everything. Because for the first time, they began to realize that the outside world might not be the enemy they were taught to fear. And that realization became the beginning of escape. In freezing darkness, people cross icy rivers, hide from armed guards, and risk their lives for a single chance at freedom. Because for some, freedom is not just a word, it is the difference between life and imprisonment. Even today, the border between North and South Korea remains one of the most heavily guarded places on Earth. But perhaps the saddest reality is this. One nation, two completely different realities, one side shining with freedom, and the other hidden behind silence.